but I'm not going to be saying words like Ivana. That was a heck of a message. But that's what we expected. The third time's the charm, and we can't wait to see this fight happen. A lot of people told me, people with a lot of experience in this business, after October said, look, when these things happen, you move on. That's all. No reason. Find another fight and can continue. But we want to do things differently in women's boxing. And surely on Team Shields, between Claressa and I and her promoter, Dimitri Salita, and Showtime, we want to do the right thing. We want to set an example. Ivana Habazin worked very hard for many months, twice, to prepare to fight Claressa Sheilds in what frankly is the greatest opportunity in her professional career. She deserves the opportunity to have that fight, and that's why we are doing this fight. I'm thrilled to see her preparations have been wonderful. She looks great. I'm thrilled to see her demeanor, because we want a great fight. We want great fights in the ring that showcase the best of women's boxing. And for Claressa Sheilds, we want nothing but the best fighters in the world at their best. And it looks like Ivana Habazin is going to be at her best. So congratulations, Ivana, and to her team, and we're looking forward to that. I want to thank Salita Promotions. Dimitri and Eugene and the team have been tremendous supporters of Claressa since day one in our relationship, and we appreciate greatly all of your efforts and all of your support. As long as we've been working with Salita Promotions, we've been working with Showtime, and Stephen, Gordon, everyone else on that team. You've been wonderful to work with. It's been a pleasure. You know, about 30 years I stood behind a microphone that had 3 letters that were a little different than this. But I'm very proud to be standing behind this Showtime microphone. They've been true professionals. They're advocates of the sport. There's nothing like sitting in a room with a bunch of executives who love the sport and don't even think about what they're doing as work. And that's Stephen and Gordon and Chris and Matt and the rest of that team. So thank you to you guys. We really, really appreciate your efforts. Watching John Ennis is a treat. It's as simple as that. 5 seconds into watching his first fight, I've now seen him fight 3 times. You know you're watching something special, and to be able to see that from the beginning is really, and Lou and others have said, is a great opportunity. I think this is the first time that Lou DeBell and I are working together on a fight on the other side of the business table. So I'm excited about that, and I'm glad we were able to pull this together with Lou. I love the fight between Alicia and Elin, 2 champions. Again, this is what women's boxing is all about, the best fighting the best. I wish them both the best, and you know, may the best woman win. We can't wait. And now, quickly, why am I here? I'm here because after I left HBO, I said, I want to make a difference. I want to do something important. I want to give back. And when I saw Claressa Sheilds coming out of the 2016 Olympics, I knew that on her broad shoulders, all the difference in the world could be made. In the ring, out of the ring, for women's boxing, for women, and for the sport of boxing. Claressa is gifted from God with the abilities that she has in the ring. Other than Floyd Mayweather and certain years of Roy Jones, I have to say it's pretty hard for me to think about seeing a fighter that shows the abilities that she does. It is a pleasure and a privilege every time to watch her in the ring. She's a game changer. She was a game changer when she was a kid. The adversity that she was faced with, if she didn't change the game, she wouldn't have made it out. And when I say make it out, not just make it out of the neighborhood, make it into life. She had to overcome things that most of us have never even dreamed of. So that showed you a lot about the character of this kid who became the young woman that's Claressa Sheilds. When she was 11 years old, boxing became something she turned to. And it really helped her and became an anchor for her, for focus and for betterment of her life. And she defined a lot of her future growth by the greatness she was able to achieve in boxing. As an amateur, 77-1, the only back-to-back gold medal winning boxer in U.S. history, 2-time Sportswoman of the Year, Fighter of the Year, Fighter of the Decade, 6 world titles in her first 9 fights. And as we sit here now, we are days away from the doorstep of history, if she, or as I call it, herstory, if she is successful and victorious Saturday night. She's 9-0. Friday night, excuse me. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, we definitely want her to be successful Friday before Saturday. She's a game changer, as I said. She'll continue to change the game. She has desires to do a lot in life. She wants to do some of the things that Billie Jean King and Muhammad Ali have done for society and for people. And she will do it. She's 24 years old. 24 years old. It's hard to imagine what she's done and what she's accomplished in these short years. And this is just the beginning. I can see the potential in her, in and out of the ring, and primarily outside of the ring. And I don't even know if she realizes it, but Universal Studios is making a motion picture on her life for a reason. People in the know that they're looking at something special inside and out when they see Claressa Sheilds. So having said all that, it is my honor, my privilege, my pleasure to introduce my protege, my friend, sometimes my student, sometimes my mentor, the one and only Claressa Sheilds.
That was beautiful, Mark. I always tell him that. It's great.
Yes.
Well, hey everybody. Hey. Happy 2020. We made it. First, I just want to thank God for getting me here, being with me throughout camp. Just being with my mind and my physical, and being with me spiritually as we experienced this stuff in Flint and had to reschedule the fight again. And just having to go through all the bullcrap with Ivana and her team. She did not want to fight. She tried everything to get out the fight. Oh my God, she wanted more money. She talking about she wants security. She talking about I can't have this person here. I can't have This girl did not want to fight. I'm telling y'all the truth. But I have a wonderful team. Shout out to Mark Taffet. Shout out to Demetri Shalita. Thank you, Showtime. Stephen Espinoza. After everything happened in Flint, I had a conversation with Stephen Espinoza, and he just told me stay focused. And everybody who was in Flint, anybody who knows me personally, know that the incident that happened in Flint is not something that I have a history of doing. I don't do stuff outside the ring. I'm not a thug. She called me a thug in her statement. She said a whole bunch of stuff, and just to her, that's why she will never ever in life be a real world champion, because world champions don't carry themselves like that. She using the situation that happened in Flint with her coach to become some kind of Croatian superstar or something. It's so weird. She's weird. Her and her whole team. Now let's talk about the fight. She got up here and said I was a bully. First off, right after the stuff happened, after I spoke to Coach Bashir on the phone multiple times and checked on him multiple times to make sure he was straight, she making all these statements, right? And then I seen her statement. Guess what I did on my Instagram? Blocked her. I haven't even inboxed the girl, talked to her since I seen her statement, because that's ignorance on her part. That's ignorance, knowing that I'm carrying the sport of women's boxing and you're trying to trash my name when I've never been a thug. I've never been in jail. I've never had handcuffs on me, but I'm a thug. That's what I'm saying. She weird. And just with the fight happening, I'm more prepared than ever. It's just been so much. I can say a lot of stuff that she said, but one of the main things that really was disrespectful was that I didn't make weight for October 4th. Don't believe the lies. I made 154 pounds, 154.0, and I'm going to be a 3-time division world champ come Friday. Ivana doesn't stand a chance in hell. I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep it real. She's not as skilled as Hammer. She worked her way up, but I'll tell you this. Once a quitter, always a quitter. She quit in the fight against Michaela Lauren. She had a 10-round fight with a girl who was 14-14. When you look at me and you see the kind of fighter that I am, I'm once in a century kind of athlete. Quotes on my back, and that's what I carry 24/7. I train so hard for Ivana. she gonna be sick after the fight. Her and the whole team, because she put in all that hard work for nothing. There's nothing she can do to beat me. And I guarantee it's gonna be over before 6 rounds. And I say 6 because I'm punching different. I'm punching way different at 154. I'm stronger. I'm faster. She was slow in the beginning. I'm faster. And then even with that, this girl is a quitter. She's a quitter. She's gonna quit. As soon as she get hit, go right back to her old ways, covering up, swinging all wild, ducking her head. She don't got a chance in hell. First round, she gonna come out there with some confidence, but as soon as I hit her, all that confidence she had up her, talking about some she gonna knock me out. I'm about to be real. Ivana hasn't got a knockout since 2011. I was 16 back then. Just since some of us can't do the math. I was 16. I'm 24. So in 8 years, she hasn't got a knockout, but she gonna knock out the greatest woman of all time. No, the fuck you're not. Stop it. Stop the nonsense. Goofy. She's goofy. She's goofy. And you know what? Just with the whole thing, like, I don't even have to talk much because make sure you're out there in Atlantic City, New Jersey, January 10th, because that's my coming out party. Boots gonna turn it up. Alicia gonna she gonna open it up. And after that, I'ma close this show. I'ma put down the curtain. Down goes Has Been.